Okay, today I'm taking a second crack at this Wombat. If you thought I was going to master this Wombat after one attempt, you have grossly overestimated my capabilities as both an artist and a human being. I don't know why I have so much trouble with the basic shape of the face, but I don't know, I have trouble with lines in general. Why can't they just be straight? I move the cursor and it like zigs and zags all over the place like I've been drinking and I'm in the middle of an earthquake. So now he's got these little tiny wrists. Like, I don't know if he just doesn't exercise his wrists or what. I know in my head that wrist is supposed to be thick, and then I draw it and it's narrow, and I eventually just leave it. So let's see here. So he's sitting and pointing. What is he pointing at? I don't know. Perhaps he's pointing at me to express the shame that I should feel at this drawing. Got the bushy tail and tiny little chicken legs. Like, man, this guy has never walked a day in his life. There's no way this leg could support the weight of any living being. Yet here it is. It's a good thing he's in a sitting position. He'll probably be that way forever. Let's draw his eyes and his nose. At this point, if you zoom out and kind of squint, it doesn't look terrible. Yeah, it does look terrible. I don't know why I can't just draw lines that are smooth. It's evidently beyond my powers. You would think at this point, being 32 years old, I would know what a straight line is, but for some reason, my fingers just aren't capable of it. All right, so we're going to go and we're going to trace this. I don't know why I always put this step in here, because as I trace, it stays pretty much where the other lines were. And of course, I start with the cowlicks at the top because, as we all know, the sticky up portion of the hair is the essence of your being. The ancient Mayans, I believe, believed that the soul was stored in the cowlick of the body. This is very deep spiritual stuff. The zen of bad drawing. You can see I'm trying so hard to get that line straight. We're going to creep it down there. Look at that. At the pointing, his wrist is still as narrow as ever. He did not get any wrist exercises in between drafts here, or layers, whatever it's called in drawing. I don't know. You'd think I'd know these terminologies, and I do not. All right. We're going to get him his patented three-toe design there. We're going to draw this across. We're back to the main chicken leg. I mean, this is the leg that was mangled in an accident. There's really no other way to explain it, so I'm just going to work it into the Wombat story. Some horrible disfiguring accident that made him the monster that he is today. Which is a shame, because when Jim draws him, he's actually a semi-attractive Wombat, if a Wombat can be attractive. And I suddenly feel dirty and confused for saying that. Let's say cute, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if that's a word I should be using either. Maybe the word I should be using is nothing. Maybe I should just stop talking. That seems like that would be the safer choice. Okay, so this is a line that's jagged and should be smooth. And rather than smoothing it out, I just traced all the jagged parts because I did, okay? Sometimes there is no explanation. I can't explain it to myself. All right, let's get this nose covered in here. He might have dysfunctional legs, but at least that nose will always be there to, breathe oxygen. All right, now I'm going to begin the painstaking process of erasing the purple to reveal the equally bad black. I'm running out of adjectives to describe the ways that I'm not happy with this. This has just become an exercise in hating myself, which I didn't need. Like, there was enough self-loathing there already to last a lifetime. And apparently, I just wanted to add a little bit more. Should have started a video series on something I was good at. I don't know what that would be, but there's got to be something out there, like eating cake. I'm pretty good at that. All right, so we're going to get all this purple cleaned up. It is quite a job. There were layers upon layers of purple. None of them really going where they were supposed to go, but now they're gone. Okay. There'll probably be little bits of purple forever. It's kind of like glitter. You never really get rid of it all. At least it's glitter safely confined on my screen. All right, so we got the colors in there. We got the black hands, not to be confused with the black hand that killed Archduke Franz Ferdinand. I am not a supporter of any revolutionary groups that like to start world wars. Just putting that out there. I know there's a lot of controversial positions these days. This has been your antiquated World War I reference. I'm sure that's why you watch these videos of bad art. All right, let's see what we got here for comparison. Yeah, man, why do my lines look the way they do? It's like a bad photocopy. Like if doppelgangers came to take you over and replace you, and you just didn't look quite right. Like there was something off and it disturbed you on a deep and uncomfortable level. Like that's what my Wombat is compared to the original Wombat. So I guess the original Wombat should feel good that body snatchers are not going to replace him, and I should feel even worse. All right, we're going to come back. We're going to try it again tomorrow. I will master this Wombat. This Wombat is my Mount Everest. And man, have I really shot low in my life. Thanks for joining me.